in a universe with a random galaxy in some random solar system, with this particular planet, with the biggest country, there are two people who made Umfant and Wirelips now have made a new game called Miside. And I have played it. Let's talk about it. Is that If you're interested in a horror game with lots of plot twists, mind-bending moments, jump scares, and of course, sexy moments, hey yo, then this game is for you. So, Miside is a horror game where you're playing a pool game, but that pool game becomes a reality. And you're literally sucked in the game and you try to escape it. Miside has a lot of jump scares, creepy moments, puzzles, and of course, anime girls playing a dancing game in a miniskirt. What more do you want from a game? Now from this point on, there's gonna be spoilers, so heads up. If you wanna experience this game on your own, well, I suggest you give it a go. It's only $15 on Steam. It's a pretty cheap game actually. And yes, if you're trying to be a creep in this game, you actually can. You can just use photo mode, whereas other games don't even allow you to do. No! Cockshot! Okay, but in all seriousness, this game is really one of a kind. Every time a new chapter begins, it feels unique and fresh. I literally learned how to sneak away from crazy Mita. Okay, I'm going up. Holy shit. Holy shit. And then I completely forget about it. I don't ever do it again. And then the next time I had to replay my awful memories from Lethal Company trying to get away from Coilhead wannabe. Hello. And then I literally played an old school Doom. Like, no joke, this was in the game. You can choose different languages that Mita can speak. You can choose from Polski, Spanish, or even better, Japanese. And I have a funny feeling everyone is gonna pick Japanese because we're all sick fucks and love some anime girls. Anyway, Miside really knows how to put you in a mood. It has lots of exploration, problem solving, and running for your life. The little press shift run appears on the screen. Run? What you mean run? And you just start running and never look back, even though there's no one chasing you in the end. This game just knows how to mess with you. Now, there are different moments where you once go in a loop, reminding you of the PT demo horror game that once came out, and the next where you run away from Mita with quick time events. Hell yeah. You even walk in the dark with a small flashlight. This game really has it all. The graphics are pretty good and have a unique style to it, but be aware it can be pretty gory as well. And pretty hot too. Now, this story begins as you, aka the player, where you are greeted with a very basic big noob tutorial. Oh my god, I know how to look around now. Let's go. You pick up the phone and you get a notification for a new game. And if you are a middle-aged mother and love Facebook games, this game is just for you. Wow! It's a game where you take care of Mita. Imagine the old app game Poe back in the days where you had to take care of the little shit guy. But rather taking care of the Poe, you take care of an anime girl. So pretty much you're gonna go with the anime girl. Am I right? Days pass by where the player, aka you, get more and more addicted to this game. Until one day, Mita literally sucks you in the game. I know how that sounds, you dirty f***. This is a video game? An app game? While you're pooping? Are we? Now, after you are sucked in the game, you find a device where it tells you that you're in the wrong version. After following the instructions what to do and find, you're finally teleported to a correct version. Greeted with Mita. So at this moment I'm just confused with this weird Inception wannabe game. I play this game that guy is playing that game, while now we're inside that game, and while playing that game, inside that game of playing that game, you play another game from that game in that game of the game, you know? Damn, that's a fucking lollipop. Now, after getting to know Mita and doing some fun activities, watching TV ads and falling deeply in love with her, you start to notice some strange things, like some random cartridges of players glitching and hearing some strange banging from the wardrobe. You start getting a bit sus of that Mita, and so you refuse to stay with her, and that was a really bad idea. Oh! This game suddenly changes from a nice and a warm vibe to a creepy and cold one. You are now in a dark room trying to make sense, and the game became a horror game. From jump scares, fingers being, well, yeah, missing half body, it's nice. Eventually, you do find the key for the basement with a little help. Down there you find the studio where Mita talked to you via the phone app, and you also meet another version of Mita. Kind Mita. You learn to trust her, and she even gives you the ring that's gonna help you out. Here we also learn that this version is actually her version, and Crazy Mita suddenly appeared, turning her player into a cartridge and lock Kind Mita up. And that is Crazy Mita's intention with me as well. She wants me turned into a cartridge. Crazy. The ring is supposed to help me get to the right version, and there we have to meet with her. And so after sneaking out of the basement and trying to find where to go, what is this place now? We finally meet up with her, and we make up a plan to destroy Crazy Mita. We just need to get to the core room, and because Mitas can't get inside the core room, I am needed. For more details, she introduces Cool Mita, aka Cappy. But unfortunately she was killed. But because this is a game, every Mita who dies, their memory resets. And that's exactly what Crazy Mita did. The plan was to use the teleport Cappy made to teleport us directly to the core room. But now we gotta have to go and make a longer path. And so Kind Mita is gonna have to program my ring that it can navigate me to the core. In the meantime, let's have some fun with Cappy. Yeah, I'm just joking around. Something else of Mita? Please calm your tits down. I really hope there's not gonna be any, you know, stuff. Wakey wakey. Fine, Mita. Bloop. Oh. Blop, blop, blop. That's fun. Is that a dance floor? Holy shit, it's so tiny. That's what she said. Oh my. Oh my. Is that a... Was that a... Ow. Boop. I'm back. Sorry for this. After those activities, Kind Mita has put a route in the ring, and it was time for me to leave Cappy forever. I'm fine. We are continuing with the journey, and as we walk, we notice how everything is repeating itself, and it's starting to feel like I'm going in circles. Every loop that I do, it starts to get creepier and scarier. until we meet another Mita, Mini Mita. She seems sweet enough and mysterious and all, and she also wants me to stay with her and play. And I would have loved to, until that thing started to chase me. So I had to run, and after looping and looping, Minimita finally gave me a hint to escape through the window. And I have finally escaped the loop. That was a great hint, actually. Holy shit. After escaping, we meet a new Mita called Chili Mita.
Mojster Micha,
She pretty much helps me to make a key to continue the journey. That's pretty much it. She's smaller than the previous Mita, the Mini Mita. She's even smaller, so you know you can eat her. Anyway, that key that she made brought us to another version, and oh boy, it was quite a creepy one. Oh, what the fuck is that? It was dark and all Mitas just stood there, creepily, until we meet again another Mita called Short-Haired Mita. She takes us to the attic to explain some stuff to us before we continue. And we have learned that there are the rejected Mitas, and we can see how that works when we try to check out the Mita models. Now, show me some love. Oh, wrong! They get rejected, and well, that's not good for us, because we will meet again a new Mita, or should I say Mitas, called Dummy Mita. AKA Coil Head Mita. They are essentially faulty models, and we've learned from Short-Haired Mita that they can be quite shy if you look at them. So in order to continue our story, it's good to know that. At least they're slow. Slow, you say? Fuck this noise. But some are not quite slow. Oh, I hate this! I fucking hate this! Okay, I died. I'm dead. In fact, the ones with bright glowing red eyes are in fact quite fast. I successfully escaped them and reached a new destination. It's very cool looking and dangerous. We continued the journey until we find a railway with another Chibi Mita. She got scared because I followed her, and it was quite a funny moment, not gonna lie. Anyway, we rode the railway with some epic shooting.
Wow!
After the ride, we meet again another Mita called Ghostly Mita. Now here we must find all the picture pieces to assemble it while evading the Ghostly Mita. After that, we save her soul. Wait, after all that, she doesn't have a face to suck my dick. Well, at least she showed us the way. Not these dolls again. Ah! Why? Why? Running. And then, you guessed it, we meet another Mita called Sleepy Mita. She was very peaceful there sleeping, but unfortunately we had to wake her up because the door we must go through needs 2 people. And she's the only one who can help me right now. She really didn't want to get up nor do anything. I even made her coffee. Coffee. Yeah, she's ready for some coffee. After that she fell asleep 3 times. kinda reminds me of my girlfriend when I tried to wake her up at 2 p.m. after I've been awake since 9 a.m. After she finally moved her ass, she helped us out with the door and we could continue the journey again. This next chapter was weird. I became a 2D character in a 2D novel type of a game. If you ever played those weird dating simulator games and you liked it, well, this is, I guess, another reason you love this game. Because here we meet yet again another Mita called 2D Mita. She teased me a bit and she didn't want to return back my ring after she stole it. It was all very playful. Even played some boarding games. Well, after a lot of reading, Crazy Mita appeared in this 2D world with all her glory and power.
これは一体何なの？私、こういう平面的な世界って嫌い。退屈で。
Me and 2D Mita ran and ran. After a while, we lost her, and she finally returned my ring. Now, suddenly, I appear behind the screen in another version where we meet another Mita called Mila. She despises all Mita, especially the crazy one, and that's why she decided with a new name.
Mila.
I didn't like her at the beginning that much, so I tried to get out of here, but this version didn't let me. Mila explained she got some glitches around the house and we had to remove them. In time, as I was removing the glitches, we talked and she showed her goofy side and she's quite a fun one.
ねえ、見てて。そして、
Okay.
恐れをなすがいいわ。これが私の力よ。
Holy she's quite fun to hang around with. And after we've dealt with all the glitches, I had to go. But then, Crazy Mita found us and she killed Mila! No! I screamed and I ran for my life. Oh, I fucked up! I fucked up! This is where the quick time event happened. But suddenly, the floor collapsed. Oh my goodness gracious! As we were now in a boss fight arena. This is where Crazy Mita is literally toying with me. I had to move only when the music played. Oh, you bitch. Then only when she has her eyes covered. Huh? And lastly, I just had to run. Until I fell in the void and got away. We are now in an old version, and here we meet another Mita called Ugly Mita. We learned that she's very close with Crazy Mita, and she is really fucking creepy. When I look around, her head is following me until she demands of me to find her teddy bear. I want my... You want your teddy? Found teddy. Nice! I really thought she's actually nice at the end, but she literally pulls out the knife from a teddy bear. After a while, I finally escaped her and finally reached the core where kind Mita already waited for me. And if you're wondering how she got here, well, she can pretty much jump from one version to another. And I really wished I also had that ability. And now we must find a way to restore Crazy Mita. While I look around the room, I finally notice the one and only, and last but not least, core Mita. Now, after searching for how to restore Crazy Mita's memory, we unfortunately also needed a character index. Kind Mita decided to find the index herself, and I was supposed to wait. But me being impatient little bitch, I decided to go and help her out. I got myself in the latest version where it all started. There I found my phone and I played a game. I'm playing a game in the game of the game. Holy shit, that's awesome. Because why the fuck not? I played in the same room I was in. I could even hear the footsteps going around me. It was quite a creepy moment, not gonna lie. Until I stupidly walked into myself and crazy Mita appeared with the ugly Mita. She was talking something about how she wants me all for herself. All I needed to do in the start was to stay with her. But I refused. And not gonna lie, I almost screamed my pants after she literally whispered in my ear.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Then suddenly, she hits me with the bat.
どうして君は私から逃げたがるの？君のリアルな世界はまるで悪夢のような場所じゃない。忘れたの？だったらもう一度見てみて。
I then appear in some weird ass dream where I was back home in my room, and I guess Mita was just trying to show me how boring my life actually is. Where 1,000 days passed by like nothing, where I was doing daily boring stuff. It was all very depressing. Until I, well...
Oh my feet, stop!
After doing some weird inception crap going from one PC into another, until we find the Mita. She literally crawled out of the monitor like the little bitch from the Ring, and then I found myself in the cell of her basement. Thankfully, kind Mita found us, and she also found the index. It's time to end this. All this silence was a bit sus, until I heard screaming and banging. No! No, no, not my Mita, wait, oh, hold up. And kind Mita was brutally killed. Ah, shit. Bruh. And her memory got reset. All was lost. But kind Mita had one more trick up her sleeve. Or should I say, in her palm. Because kind Mita successfully kept the index number in her hand. And it's now finally time to end it all. I typed in the numbers and I reset the crazy bitch. Core Mita really didn't like that and she literally yeeted me out. And yes, we did it! She was rebooted successfully and she has no idea who I am. I tried the front door to get out of here, but I couldn't. Mita explained that she has a basement with a device that could help me. All I needed to do was type in my ID number in order to walk out of the game. But it was all a trap. It seems that she wasn't actually reset, and she was never supposed to exist in the first place, because she is just a reject. And she does not have her index number, she just wasn't supposed to exist. Until she just lets me go. But she also says this.
I sound like a 14-year-old, but my boobs are huge!
Now after getting out of the game, I deleted the game from the phone, but then my game started lagging for some reason. I don't know why. My game is lagging? No, wait. I have 75 frames, but it's lagging? Oh. Oh. 4970. Oh no. Oh shit. Potty Hatter, that's me. I failed. I failed! And this is the ending. I have successfully become a cartridge for her collection. Now there's also a good ending. After completing the story, you can replay the game until you have a choice to stay or refuse. In order to stay, you're gonna have to do a couple of things. Firstly, obviously, complete the main game. Then you have to refrain from looking in the oven. Just don't look in the oven, she says. We already know what's in the oven. It's the fucking chainsaw, but now we're not gonna watch it. You have to collect the fridge magnets when they fall. That's the second step. Pick up the magnets. Yes. You have to avoid looking in the vent. After we cook together, she asks you to go get the scissors in the bathroom. You just ignore the venting problems. You have to give the sauce a try. The third step next step is to take the sauce. Always take the sauce. And you have to play a console game. I'm gonna beat the shit out of her. And if you didn't miss anything, you'll get this ending.
わかった。何？本気？私、てっきり。すっごくドキドキしてる。ちょっとだけ混乱してるけど、それならお願い。私のそばにいて、永遠に。
Let's watch some TV together. Ah. Cool. What the hell? That's awesome. Is it a good ending though? Now, this ending, I really wouldn't call it an ending, but in a basement there's a safe and you can't find the code anywhere. You will know the code after the game ending, where you see Mita typing in the safe code. You just need to remember it and open it. And if you forget the code like I did, well, don't worry, there's still Google. After you open the safe, you find the console with your cartridge in. And after you pick it up, you just straight up pull out the cartridge and die. And you get back to the menu screen.
Good job!
I think this game is really amazing, especially if it was made by only 2 people. It's very unique and fun to play, and it can get very, very scary at times. And other times you can just chill with normal beaters. You can also find different arcade machines and play some different games as well, from racing game to first-person shooters and so on. The story is original, and I love the message the story brings. You just can't stop love anime girls. What I mean by that is that we are too obsessed with anime girls, and this game shows a perfect example of how a random guy is willing to get inside the game just to be with an anime girl. And real life is no different. All these anime shows with girls that are on TV, we are literally stuck in front of the screen for 1,000 days. Or even anime dating simulators where you spend all day playing that game just so you can be with a virtual anime girlfriend. So by that being said, just get out, find real girls, and touch some fucking grass, you nerds.
Hey Lopez, take a step back. Anime girls got a sneaky knack. Flirt then strike you with a heart attack. Jump scares hidden in their love track.